Any team was threatened with a forfeit. It was only through the quick thinking of Denmark players and medical staff that Christian Eriksen survived following the cardiac arrest. We caught up with Emma Hammett from First Aid for Life, and she demonstrated how to perform CPR.
The reason that Christian Eriksen is alive and isn't that great news for everyone, the reason that happened is a few things that went on. So, first of all, they recognised when he collapsed that his airway was potentially in danger. So when you are unconscious, your airway can block, and that happens because the back of your tongue can flop down and block the back of your airway. People talk about swallowing your tongue. You can't swallow your tongue, but it's that back bit. So they opened his airway and very quickly put him in the recovery position. They then kept checking that he was breathing. Meanwhile, you saw the team medics running across the pitch. So this was teammates doing this fast, checking that he was breathing. He stopped breathing. That's why it's really important to check, and the back of your hand can check to see if someone's breathing. They then had to roll him onto his back and start giving cardiac compressions. Now, what happens when you are unconscious and not breathing is that your heart is no longer pumping the blood around as it should do. And your heart needs oxygenated blood, and your brain does. So putting your hands centre of the chest and pushing down hard and fast, pushing down 5 to 6 centimetres, so quite far down, to squeeze the heart, to pump the blood round the coronary arteries and to the brain, will make sure that if they survive, there won't be any major damage because you're keeping them full of oxygenated blood. So they were doing cardiac compressions hard and fast on the centre of the chest. They were being the heart and the lungs for them, doing CPR, cardiopulmonary resuscitation. Meanwhile, the medics were coming in with their defibrillator.
And that happened pretty quickly, didn't it?
It happened really quickly, and that is what is vital. So if somebody has collapsed, the faster that you can be pushing on the chest to ensure that the brain is not deprived of any oxygenated blood, the better. And the faster that you can be doing that, the better their chances. Now, getting the defibrillator onto their chest quickly is vital. So if somebody has a cardiac arrest in the community, their chances of survival are actually only about 6%. If you can get one of these on the chest within 3 minutes of them being unconscious and not breathing, those odds jump from 6% to 74%.
Wow.
That's huge. So they got this on the chest super fast.
If you want to find out more about CPR, head to the news section